Hello and welcome to another Gamebreakers live stream and a brand new series on this channel. We are going to try and take some games through to completion instead of just playing them one-off. Don't get me wrong, we will still play some games one-off, but this will be your Monday game, or hopefully every Monday, from now until I decide that this series is done. Because I know Cities Skylines, the game we're going to start, can be a game that can be as long as you want it to be. But we're going to get a little bit of longevity out of this, but we're not going to push it too far. And then we'll, change it up and move on to another game. Yeah, I've never played Cities Skylines. I've played SimCity, I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon, never played Cities Skylines. I've watched a few people play it, but yeah, it's 10 this year. No, it's not. It is 10. It was 10th of March, 2025. We're now in 2026. It's already 10. It's coming up to being 11. And there was a sequel, but look, I've never played the first one, so we're going to play the first one. And it is, of course, it's mouse and keyboard controls. So yeah, that's me. That's me going to be failing, but we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. All right. And of course, anybody watching in the chat, feel free to jump on in with your suggestions for names of parts of the town, the city overall, certain areas. It's something that we're going to have a little bit of fun with. So anyway, yes, let's crack on with it. So yeah, there we go. City Skylines is 10. We know about this. I got it. Right. So we don't have any of the DLC because I'm not really bothered about the Paradox Plaza either. But yeah, I've not got any of the DLC. I'm not bothered about the DLC. Let's go new game. Okay, where do we want to go? Ideally somewhere with left-hand traffic because we can select left-hand. That's fine. That's fine. What have we got here? Okay, so we need airports and campus expansions for those. That's absolutely fine. Oh, we can do scenario. We can't do scenarios because we haven't got the DLC. Of course we haven't. Right. So we've got Blackwoods, we've got Cliffside Bay, we've got the Diamond Coast, we've got Foggy Hills, Grand River, Green Plains, Islands, Lagoon Shore, River Run, Sandy Beach, Shady Strands, and 2 rivers. Well, with 2 rivers, we lose quite a bit of the map. So I want somewhere that we can actually build up. River Run goes straight through it. Lagoon Shore looks decent. It's got a bit of a beach, bit of a rocky area. Yeah, I'm liking the look of Lagoon Shore. Islands, there's a lot of water everywhere. Islands has probably more water but less resources, and resources is what we're going to need. Grand River has nothing. Is that meant to be? Oh, that's oil. It doesn't have any oil. Okay, that's not good. We want somewhere that actually has something, at least. I'm going to go Blackwood because it's got oil or farming, forestry, and quite a bit of water. So, yeah, we'll go Blackwoods. What should we name the city? We're going to call it Best City Ever. Because it's my city, and therefore it is the best city ever. So, No, let's be sensible with it. Let's be sensible with it. Best city ever. It's happening. It's happening. It's called the best city ever. I don't care. It's called the best city ever. There we go. Let's build it up then to be the best city ever. I'll be honest, not looked at the controls. Don't know what I'm doing. We're going to figure it out as we go along. Because why not? Why not? By building roads and zoning areas next to them will spawn the zoned areas and you'll... yeah, okay, fair enough, whatever. How do I move? Okay. How do I zoom in? Okay. Okay, that's easy enough. Zoom in. How do I turn? How do I... Okay. Oh, okay, it's all WASD. That's fine. I can do that. Right, let's build a road. So where are we going here? Let's have a look. Should we just do one straight highway all the way down? I think so. But we obviously need to keep resources here because we don't have a lot of them. We have 70,000 in cash. And yeah, we don't want to spend it all in one go. So let's go to there. And then on this side, go to there. And then join them up with a curve. I mean, that's not a curve, is it? But it'll do, okay? It'll do. Fine. Right, what are we even doing here? Roads need to be built to provide zoning. Yes, okay, I know. But we can't build any zoning. We need more roads. We need roads coming off here that are not going to kill somebody because of how many lanes of traffic. It's 3 lanes going into 2. That's going to cause problems, isn't it? Well, I've already knackered it. Because that's what I wanted. How do you upgrade a road? I want to know how to upgrade a road. I've already knackered it, guys. Oh, do I have to destroy it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. We start again, because we did it wrong. All right, we did it wrong, and I'll admit that we did it wrong. Because what we want, we can't do highways yet. We want these to be big roads. That's probably too big. That's still probably too big. Medium roads. Right, what type of a road is that? Is that a highway? How do I see what type of a road that is? That's just a 3-lane, one-way road. Okay. That's a 2-lane. I don't want a 6-lane one-way road. That's too much. That's ridiculous. Get the most out of building roads, you have to look at the special tools available. I don't want the special tools. I want to build a road that's got 3 lanes on it. There you go. 3 lanes. Yes, thank you. That's still not what I wanted. That is not a 3-lane road. Right, you know what? Forget all this. Forget all this. Forget all this. That's wrong. Stupid chat. Hold on. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, guys. My chatbot has decided to be stupid and has posted something it's not supposed to post again. Apologies. No, I've not got this from Keymailer. No. The chatbot is silly. The chatbot is silly. Right. Let's go all the way back to where we were, because we've actually got nowhere. And if we're meant to build this city up to be the best city ever, we're I don't want to bulldoze tunnels underground. Right. We need roads. And we need faster roads. I don't want 2-lane. Okay, fine. Let's take it down to 2. Let's take it down to 2 lanes. Let's do it as we had it. We had it there. 720. There we go. No, don't connect it up. Stupid thing. Now do that. And then do a curve. Do a curve. Do a curve. Let's bulldoze that bit. Right. Okay. Fine. Where do we go from here? Obviously, this bit isn't going to be there, but that's so people can get in and out. So let's focus on this part of the city first. Or do we want a coastline first? Let's do here first. Let's do over here. Yes, here. I will replace that eventually. But as of right now, we need something here that is going to come off this, I think. We don't want to bulldoze, because bulldozing is silly. Come on, mouse. We want to build more roads. Now, 2-lane one-ways aren't good. We want 2-way roads, and we want it coming off about here and going this way. Ish. But before we do that, there's something I get to do. So give me 1 second, guys. Where are we going? Where are we going? There we go. We done the things that it needs to do. Coolio. Right. So, we're building this city up to be the best city ever, but I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, or what. But we'll get some ideas and inspiration from you guys in the chat. That's what it's all about. So, I'm going to come off this way and build out. Now, it wouldn't make sense to put buildings there or zone anything there. It just wouldn't. But now we're gonna build out, and that's a one-way road. I selected a 2-way road. I selected a 2-way road. What's this? That's economy. That's it. How do I upgrade a road? See, in SimCity you can just upgrade a road. That said 2-way roads. That's not a 2-way road. That's a 1-way road. Don't want it to be a 1-way road. I want it to be a 2-way road. Right, the game is... Oh, no. It's... No, yeah, that is a 1-way road. Okay. That says a 2-lane road, but it's not. It's coming up as a 1-lane road. Basic roads. That's what I want. Basic 2-lane road with sidewalks. Welcome in Dropkick and Phoebes. Hope you're doing well. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so now get out of this. Do this. Zoom in. Do this. Do this. Right. Now we're going to do some smaller roads going this way. Smaller road. Jesus. This isn't going well. Welcome in, Valkyrie. There you go. I just want a basic 2-lane road. 1 lane road. That's what I want. But not 1-way road. No. Stupid thing. Why would you want a 2-lane 1-way road? That's just daft. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm figuring out this, and we're going to build a city. We might not get very far today, but we're going to build something. Yeah, I did. I did get a new mic. Yes. I've had this for a while. I say a while, a couple of weeks. But I've been trying it out on streams, and everybody said the same thing. It sounds like really clear, so that's good. It means I've picked the right microphone. Okay. How do I want to split this? I want to split it there, and I want to split it there. Right. Now, the reason why I've done 2 1-way roads coming out of this is just to annoy people who maybe, when I zone it, be down here. They'll have to go all the way around. Well, no, they won't, because they can come straight down here, but it's so this doesn't get busy, because it doesn't need to get busy. If you guys have got any ideas on what I should put where or anything like that, let me know and I'll add it to the city. But this is going to be an industrial zone because it's right near the entrance and exit of the city, and I don't know how to start time. There we go. Time has now started. But what we do need is something on this side. But right now, this needs to fill in with people. But it's not going to do that unless I've got people in the actual city. So let's get some more roads down. Welcome in, coffee lover. And for this, I forget which road that is now. Damn. Oops. This is a basic road, 2-way, and it's that one. 2-lane with sidewalks. So we'll go up here. I'm not going to go very far with this, and I'm going to keep this one quite like a wide road, but I'm going to be really awkward and not connect it up. And I'm going to do that. Yeah, no worries. No worries, coffee lover. Lurk away. So with this, I'm going to do this, this, and this. So any business that's down here, or any industry, should I say, that's down here, has to go all the way around. Because, yeah. And we need more roads. So let's get a few little dirt tracks coming off. Because industry is never, like, it's never in the most perfect shapes. No, I'm not going to connect that up. I'm not going to connect it up because I want whoever's here to go all the way around because I want to annoy them. Yeah, Valkyrie, I've played like SimCity before, and I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon. Isn't really a city builder, but it is a builder, isn't it? But I've never played this, and I'm going to play this for a bit and then probably continue it on for a couple of episodes, if you want to call them episodes. And yeah, just see where we go with it. So I'm just going to whack a little bit of commercial in there because it's accessible. Hopefully nothing builds there though, straight off the motorway. But you know, it is what it is. Right. What are we doing here? Decorated roads. I've not even unlocked them yet. New zone is available. Which zone is available? Low density commercial. Industrial, D zone, residential. Well, guess what? I need some residential, and that's what we're going to do. So, I mean, it would be good if we got some power from somewhere, wouldn't it? That's probably why nobody's moving in, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I don't know what we've got. We have a water pipe, we have a water pump, and a water tower. Okay. We do also need power, don't we? So we've got... Yeah, okay, build more residential. Yeah, we need power first. Let's put a wind turbine down here because it's near the industrial. We are going to extend the industrial out eventually, so... Don't need too many of them. That's coal power. I don't want to use that. I want to try and stay green as much as possible, but we are going to have to use power lines, which isn't going to be ideal, but it is what it is. And I'm not making money. Brilliant. Fine. Okay, we are in the red. Because of course we are. We might fail already because we've not put any residential in, and we can't buy any things. There is a massive demand for residential, but I thought industrial first because, you know, people want to work or they need somewhere to work, and I can't even afford roads. There we go. Right, let's oh no, two-way. Two-way, is that two-way? Oh no, what have I done? Knackered it. There we go. No! There we go. Okay. It's the basic two-lane road. Let's bring it down here. Let's bring it down here. I mean, distance too short, right? And then we're going to go here and we're going to get some residential in here. Maybe not there, because that's probably far too close to the industry. So I need to just put a road about halfway down here just to split this off. And that's fine. And now we can put some residential in. And look at that. Houses are building. Get in. What I'm also going to do is people need to exit this city. So we're going to wait until the money goes up a little bit because it needs to. I know it's not a great start and we can probably condense this a lot more than it needs to be. But yeah, I know they're crying out for power. I know you're crying out for power. I've got no money. I can't buy the power. Stupid thing. But yeah, as I say, we are going to... I mean, space already occupied. To what? There, right. Shut up, you've all got power. Right, you all need water. Fine, we can get you water. We need a water pumping station. which we can place here, you know, near all the power. That's probably not the best of ideas, but, you know, it is what it is. And now we just need to pipe it all up. So pipe, 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 and then run a pipe to there, run a pipe to there, run a pipe off there, and then we go to there. Now they can all shut up because they've got power, they've got water. What more do they want? These power lines look awful coming straight across here, by the way. But, you know, it is what it is. For now, we can always move them. What do they want? What are people crying out for? No, I don't want to put another power line in. Hey? Hey? What are these after now? What's this? Oh, waste, sewage. Water drain pipe. Okay. Well, it's going out that way. So let's dump the city's sewage away from the city. And we can't do that yet because we are in the minus monies. Because of course we are. We can turn some of these off because we are going to need them, but not just yet. So let's turn them off. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, everybody's demanding sewage. But, well, they're not demanding sewage. You know what I mean? The sewage needs power, and it also needs water, and it also needs money to buy stuff. How do I get a loan? Yes, I've named it the best city ever. It's not the best city ever yet, but it is what it is. Right. Electric. We're going to have to just... Is that like higher price? Yeah, it is. We're just going to have to do it. Because... Is that money going down or is that going up? That's going down. Hey, look at that unpopular mayor get in. Right. I need to work out what I'm doing here because we are not making money. But it's slowly moving down. Yes, I know we need sewage. I can't afford friggin' sewage. You've got water, you've just not got anywhere for the water to go. How do I connect that up? Or does it just need power? Oh, okay, it just needs that, but I haven't got enough money for that. We're working on deficit here. I haven't put facilities in first and I've built out too quickly. No. Oh, great. There's abandoned buildings. Oh, we're not doing well here. We are not doing well here at all. So let me just pause time, because we need to pause time. What I actually need is a loan, which I can't get because we've got no people and all the buildings are abandoned. So let's bulldoze them all. Oh, I've taken out a drain pipe. It's a good start. Why can't I bulldoze? What's going on? Oh, because I'm not on road level. Right, I get it. Look, if this doesn't go well, that's all right. We'll just restart. That's fine. All this industry is abandoned. Fine, get rid. Get rid. We are not making money at all. Oh, great. Okay. Outside connection needed. What? There is an outside connection, isn't there? There is an outside. There's no outside connection. And I can't buy any stuff. I mean, the outside connection needed. You turn there and you turn there and you get out. What do you mean you can't get out? Oh, because this road's the wrong way round. That's why. Oh, that... I can't even build the road back. I've not got the cash to do it. So what we're going to do is go new game, because it is what it is. We were on, I don't know what map we was on. Blackwoods, I think. No, we weren't. Blackwoods. We're going to start again. Because we did it wrong. Okay, yes, I could probably have pulled that back if I was an experienced city builder. I'm not, all right? This is not the same. This is the same city. Okay, that's fine. We're not calling it the best city ever. We're not going to be big-headed about this. We're going to do this properly. We want power on this side. Oops. And we want waste over there. And we've got 70,000 to do it. So let's not do anything daft. Let's build some roads. I want big. Well, I mean, what are they? They are 3-lane, one-way roads. Why can I not get... That's a 4-lane road. Why can I not get a 3-lane? It's going down to 2-lane roads. That's fine. We can do that. Go down to 2-lane roads. Go to 440. Go there. And go there. And now there's a connection outside of the city. So that now works. What we're going to do is now focus on the actual power to the city. By going wind turbine. And then we want... Hi, Jameson. How are you doing? Welcome in. A water pumping station. So we're going to pump water. And we're going to pump water. Fine. And now we need to pipe it up. Bing. Bing. And then...
Hiya!
Hiya. I'm going to take that pipe all the way over there, and what we're going to do is put a water drain pipe there. And then we're gonna pipe it up. So now we have water, we have power, we have sewage. I just need to bring the power over here. So I'll do that and that and that, and then off this one down to here ish. Right, that's taken up the majority of the budget. Yes, we have just started again. I know. Shush, it's my city. So what we're going to do is do what we was going to try and do in the first place. So I didn't want to do that because now that's going to cost me some more money just to put another power line in there. But it's fine. You mean space already occupied? You're going across it. It's not hard. Right. Let's bring this into here. Bring that around there. Bring that around there. And then annoy some people by putting that there. And then we'll split this up. And then we'll split this bit up. No, we won't. We'll make them go all the way around. So there's a demand for residential. Well, what we're going to do is bring the residential away from the, what's it called? The industry. And I've just realised these roads aren't really straight, are they? The grid isn't perfect. You know what? I don't really care if they're perfect squares or not. Right. Because even grid-based cities, they're never perfect squares. They look it, but they aren't. So I wanted all these to be 2-lane roads with sidewalks, really, but it's fine. It's fine. People have to walk on the road. It's fine. There's a demand for houses, so let's go house, 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 house. Put all houses in. Right. Do they have water? No, they don't, but that's fine. We can provide them with water. They now have water. Fine. Do they have a way out of the city? No, but that is also fine because we can provide them with one by...
I like trains.
I've not got the budget for trains yet, to be honest with you, but we'll get some. We will get some. Oh, this is not a perfect square. Hey Z, how are you doing? Oh, I've messed this up. Let's get rid of that. Do all that and start again. Go into there. And go into there. Now put this road back in. There we go. That's better. Right. Oh, did I show up on Spotter HQ? That's good to know. And I'm glad it's working for you because I know you've put a lot of hard work in to get that working. Right, what? What's this that isn't connected? Why am I getting people moaning saying it's not connected? It is connected. Oh, does it need to go back on itself? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, fine, whatever. What's that? Stream is on the top of the feed. Oh, wow. Right, well, we've got the basics put into here. Let's get people moving in. So we've got, let's look at zoning. Residential down here, industry here, and we've got a row of commercial down the middle of the part of the city. And I will continue this all the way down if we can. What is that, by the way? It's a jetty. We can do something with that once we get down there. The waste doesn't have any electricity. Well, we can provide it with some. There. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. All right, we're in the minuses. We're in the minuses, but you know what? That's all right. Why is it all right? Because we're still building the city, that's why. And is that even going down? Yes, it is, very slowly. But you know what? That's all right. We can probably lessen the water and lessen the... What's that? No. Lessen the water, lessen the sewage, and lessen the electricity. Because that'll save a bit of money. I'm guessing. Oh, something dinged. Okay. Yeah, I mean, who needs electricity? You know, just rub two sticks together, create a fire, you'll be fine. Right, what have we got here? We have... Look at these. Houses are being built. Well, there's no house there, but houses are being built. Oh, it's stormy. It's stormy. What's that? Dinosaur spinny wheels. Yeah. What's this? What's this saying? There's not enough workers. There's not enough workers because there's not enough people in the city to work. But that's fine. Let's expand. Let's expand. There's a massive demand for houses. There always is. There's a demand everywhere for houses. So let's do this. What's that knocking down? Oh, that's the power line. Oh well, we're gonna have to knock that person's house down, but you know, it is what it is. We'll tell them we'll knock it. We'll tell them we'll knock it down before we do it. We won't just come in with the bulldozers, you know, while they're asleep. I mean, it is dark. Shall we just wait? We literally just did that, didn't we? Oh, yeah. It's night, and we've literally just knocked their house down. Ah, it'll be fine. They won't have noticed. Just make a little bit of an awkward shaped road. And I do kind of want it to be away from the industry. I say there's a massive demand for houses. I don't know how to rename roads, but this I'm going to rename it if I can. Can I rename roads? How do I rename? How do I rename roads? Oh, I've got a little hamlet. A population of 320. Yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, they don't have water and power, do they? Of course. We need to fix that. There's your water. We'll connect it up and then power. Where are they? What do you mean they've got power? What are you on about? What I do need to do, though, even though there's a massive demand for residential, I do need to... Why am I using those roads? They need sidewalks on them. There we go. I need to put some... I need to put some more of this in. Connect that up, connect that up, connect that up. And go to there. We're not going to connect that up on that side. And then we're going to put splashings of commercial. And then a bit more houses. Because why not? Oh, they've not got power. Oh. Why have they not got power? The power line is there. You're on about you've not got power. You've got power. You're fine. Oh, they've not got enough power. Right. Okay. So in that case, what we need to do is either up the budget or put more of these things in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another one of these things. Retro, you might have noticed that there's a new channel point redeem. It's there for if chat's naughty. To be honest, I don't know what price I've set it at, if I'm going to be honest with you. But there's a new one there.
Oh, egg chat. It's just egg chat.
There you go.
Egg chat. It's just egg chat. Oh, egg chat, baby.
There you go. Blame Retro. He's just egged the chat. First time that's obviously been used because I've just added it, but did it show the egg? That's the big question. Did it show the egg? It did, yes. Right then, so what we're going to do here, we need a way out of this city, so we're going to knock that down. Yeah, okay, look, they've got a bit sad because we've knocked down the house, but you know what, it's fine. I need to build this road out here, and I need to build this road out here, and I need to connect them up. There, done. What we're now going to do is zone the rest of the commercial. We're going to sort out the power situation for this because it's not actually connecting to anything. We're going to have to knock down another house so that can connect. No? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just run off this. Go all the way down there and connect it up. There we go. Right. Now there's power to the other side of the road as well. So on this side, what should we do, guys? What should we do? We've got budget now. We've got a bit of demand for residential and we've got a bit of demand for commercial. Now, initially, when I loaded this up, I had this bit here and this bit over here as industry, and I kind of just completely killed my budget. And yeah, that's why we had to restart. That's a heck of a... Hang on, I can't reach that one. That's a heck of a power grid. Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? It's a thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Oh, God, my chat's gone weird. The chat's gone massive. Hold on. Why has it gone massive? There we go. Move that back across. There we go. Move that back across so I can actually close the game. Yeah, it is a heck of a power grid, but you know, I've got no other options at the minute because they're all locked. So it is what it is. Do I like the fact that there's loads of power lines everywhere? No. But it is what it is. Now, what are these asking for? They're asking for waste. I think we need some waste management in this city. So, let's build some roads and down this way. Let's build a 2-lane road down here. Let's take it all the way down here. And then we'll turn it into dirt. Down to the bottom. And then, oh, this is where we will put our waste place. So it's well away from everything. Now I know we still need to... hook up power, yeah. I know, but live with me on this one. All the power lines are going to go. Once something connects to that, it'll just all link in as one. And now my chat's not working. There we go. My chat is working again. But yeah, we are going to get rid of the power lines because we just are. But we need a waste. Is that a landfill? Yeah, I don't want a landfill. I want an incineration plant, but I haven't got enough to burn it. So it's let's go in there. We do need healthcare. We absolutely do need healthcare. So let's stupid thing. Right, let's knock someone's house down and put a health centre in there because that helps everybody there. It's right near the industry, so people who are unwell can just go around the corner to the the clinic, and you know, there you go. Now we've not got a hospital, but you know what? It is what it is. Education. What have we got here? An elementary school, so primary school for us UKers. We do need one of those. So let's not put it anywhere near the industry. And it's dark again. Great. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's have it off here, down here, and let's try and sort this grid out. By doing that, okay, we're going to knock down someone's house, but it's fine. Let's put in the school here. Everybody's happy. And we need a lot more houses, which is fine. Just zone it around the school. Do we need more power? Oh, you know what? I think we're all right. I think we're all right. I think we're all right for power. Yes, look at that. Something build there. Something build in that spot. Come on. Come on. I know it's not got any power, but if you build there, it will have power. Come on. Come on. Colour it in. Colour it in. Colour the section in. Come on. Come on. Colour the power in. The magic of this floating power line. Come on. We can do it. We can get power into this little square. Come on. Something build. Something build. No, it's not working. Maybe if you don't look at it. And power. Yeah! There we go. That's what it needed. He just didn't like people staring at it. Oh, look at that. Worthy Village. A population of 650. I've got new features that include districts, policies, a loan, specializations, fire department, police department, unique buildings, forestry specialization, agriculture, and then more power and water usage, smoke detector distribution, a firehouse and a police station. Well, we've not heard of any crime in this city, but we do need a police station, so let's put it here. Let's put it next to the school. That was not a... That was a firehouse. Apparently. Was it? That was the firehouse. Well, that's fine, because we need 12,000 for the police station. And... yeah. Let's get these guys water. Well, that's awful, but that's fine, because they've now got water. And they're not going to complain. Why are they complaining that they've got no electricity? They've got electricity. There's power there. You are literally covered by the power grid. You are literally there. You are next to power. How have you not got power? Okay, let's pause. What do I need to do here? Information of the city. Okay, I don't want that. I want the bit where you can do policies. Well, we're going to distribute smoke detectors because that's always good. What I need to do here is this, I think. Open the budget panel. That's what I want to do. And I want to bring this up a little bit for water and bring it up a little bit for power. Because while we have it, people are struggling. We're only 1 megawatt of power, and it's falling. So yeah, we do need more power, but we also need budget, and we are running out of budget. That's the only thing with this. So let's pause, and let's take stock of what we need. We definitely need more residential, and we need lots of it. The issue is, I don't have the budget. So let's make some dirt roads up here. because they're the cheapest roads to build. And yeah, they're going to live near the waste, but this is the poor district. That's why all the roads are winding and all over the place. Let's fill this with residential. And you're probably going to say, oh, the poor people have a coastline. Yeah, they do, but it's also going to be full of the waste. So it's not going to be the nice coastline. This is going to be the part of town that people don't want to go to. All cities have them. Now, in theory, this takes down our demand for residential. You would think. Because right now, I am not making money. Of course, they all need water, don't they? Yes, fine. We've got lots of water available, which is nice. There you go. You've all got your water. They need electricity. So let's give them what they need. Which I know is the bit where we're struggling, but they can get electricity from that. Come on. We are really struggling for electricity. Okay, fine. We need more of this. And like urgently, but I can't afford any more electricity. So what we need to do is crank the budget up. And I need to figure out how to get loans. Because I'm going to need it. Now that cost me 60,000. Oh no, I get 60,000 and it's not much to pay back. That's, you know what, that's fine. We'll take that one. We'll take that. We need the cash. We need the cash because we need power in the city. So let's get some more of these on the go. Let's also crank up the budgets. To 100% on everything. Water, we're good. We can leave water where it is. Taxes. Now, what I want to do here is tax the commercial like 12%. Tax the industry 12%. But the residents, they're going to be taxed 6%. Now, you're probably going to say, why? Because, okay? I know we need to make money, but commercial and industrial are going to make more money than residential, especially low density residential. So that's what we're going to do. I've now got a tiny town of 1,000 people. Good. These are still struggling for power. They're not struggling for power anymore. Look at the tiny houses. Look at this. Look at these. Even though it's dirt roads, look at these. Not being funny, but that actually looks, for a house like in the middle of nowhere, in a bad part of town, these actually look alright. Not great. Not the best by any stretch, and you do live near the dump and the sewer, but they look alright, especially these on the coast. Look at these. This is supposed to be the poor part of town as well. They look alright. These look alright, and then they look out at the garden to that. But, you know, it is what it is. Right, what do we absolutely need a lot of? We need a public library, it's asking for. So let's get a public library in over here. Hold on. Near the school. How about that? Have it across the road from the school. That works for me. That works for me. And now... let's get out of this. Do we have power there? Yes, we do. Thank you very much. We got power. We got power. What are these asking for over here? Crime rate is high. Oh, okay. So we need another police station. Or we need a police station. That's the firehouse. We need a police station. That's fine. Let's put the police station where it is very, very accessible. I'm going to say there. Because that's going to get everybody. And then we're going to have a smaller police station. Just in here that covers this bit. I mean, the crime rate is quite low, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Parks and plazas. Right, let's get some play areas in. So, park with trees or large. Let's get a large playground in here. Let's get a large playground. Put it in there. Everybody's happy. Let's get a smaller one in here. I know it's the bad part of town, but they at least need something, don't they? So, come on. Yeah, we'll put it there. They're all happy. They need something. They need. Let's be fair on them. Got a new service. What's this? Your creators library, the plaza of transference, and the countdown clock. Why I need them, I do not know. But look, we are not making money as a city. I'm fully aware of that. But we do have a loan to pay off. So we need to see what's in demand. And in demand right now is some commercial. So let's get some more roads in. Let's get some commercial properties on the go. What have we got here? 2-lane road, 4-lane road. No, I can't get the pretty roads yet. I can't get highways yet. Don't need a highway. What am I on about? I need small road, small roads with some sidewalks, and let's get some commercial in here. Because there's a massive demand for it, and we might as well put it in. While we've got a bit of time. Yeah, we'll put it all the way down there as well. So that's like a commercial district. Nice. Now these poor people do need some shops. They don't need a lot of shops, but they do need some shops. So let's give them a dirt road. And then let's go back into zoning. And put some commercial in there. So at least they've got some shops. Put a shop in there, because why not? Coolio. Right. They need water, they need power. Of course they do, because they do. Connect it. Connect. Well, that's going to look awful, but it's fine. They also need power. Well, that's not what I want. I want that. And I want to just stretch it over there, and that should give everybody power. Okay. We're still in a bit of a deficit. But that's because we've got a loan, which we needed to get everything. We're still down on the electricity. Okay, well, taxes are going to need to go up. They're going to have to go up they're just going to have to go up. And people aren't going to like that, but they're going to have to go up. So commercial, 14%. Industry. The reason I'm going to have to put that up to 20, 16. We'll go 16. We'll go 16. We'll go to 16. And the reason is because look at the industry just polluting everything. The industry just pollutes, which is why I really wanted it over here, but you know, it is what it is. Why do these not have electricity? You do have electricity. You've got power, don't you? These do not have power. Great. Why? Why do these buildings not have power? Please tell me. You do have power. You just, because you're poor, you're the last on the grid. Oh, something's happened. There's a building on fire. It's the school. The school's on fire. You're literally there, though. The fire, that's health. The fire is literally there. So, you know, that should have been taken care of rather quickly. Right then. See, there was a massive demand for commercial. I've zoned it and nobody wants it. So what I think we need to do is a little bit of landscape. But I also want to get the money up. So let's go triple speed. And let's go into the next day. And we'll work on it a little bit more in the next day, because then we can see what we're doing. Anybody watching in the chat, if you've got any suggestions for things to go in certain places or whatever, then do let me know. And yeah, we can try and put it into this city. Of course, be reasonable, because I'm not just going to go whacking some massive building in there because somebody wants it. I need to have the budget for it. Oh, right. There was a demand for a public library and nobody's using it. Public library usage, nobody. What's the point? Oh, how do I get out of this? That's the school. Oh, have I put 2 schools down? Idiot, man. There goes 1 school. It's fine. You're going to get a library instead. Okay, that's massive, but that's fine. I have no idea what I've just built, but it's took up all the budget. That's the library. That's the school. That's the fire. Right, fine. We didn't need 2 elementary schools across the road from each other. It looked daft. Right, can I squeeze a road in here? Because currently there is space for a road. Okay, I'm going to take out a couple of buildings. But you know what? It's alright. Because I'm going to put a park in there, I think. Will it fit? It won't even fit. Fine, we'll have a parking lot instead. I don't know why, but let's put parking lot in there. And we'll bulldoze that building for a parking lot as well. Because it always helps, doesn't it? Where are we at now? We have literally no budget left, and that is dropping, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no, it's creeping up. It's creeping up. We've got a massive demand once again for residential, but what is happening over here? They're saying taxes are too high. Okay, well, let's sort that out then. You are at 16%, so let's drop you back down to 14. We're low on power again, because of course we are. Can't buy another wind turbine, so what I need to do is probably increase the budget for it again. She's going to absolutely kill us in the long run, but it is what it is. You all got power now. I've upped the budget. I've massively upped the budget. Come on. Power. You've got power. It's not producing enough. All of these wind. There is just no wind here, is there? Oh, I can buy another one. Yes. That's going to send us into the red, but you know what? It's fine. That's still not enough. We're only just producing enough to power the city. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine because it looks like we've got... Oh, that's districts. I don't want to do districts. I want to have a look at... policies. Okay, let's put parks and recreation on there, and let's do a smoking ban. Do we need... we're going to limit water usage and power usage for now. We can always change that in a bit. Speaking of bits, thanks very much for the bits, Retro. That's very much appreciated. What's this? Commercial are saying what? Taxes are too high. Well, look, taxes have got to be high because we are bleeding money right about now. We're good for water. We are really good for water. I can probably drop that down quite a bit. Let's bring this down. Because that's basically killing us. And we have, once again, a massive demand for... residential. So let's keep the industry up. Let's lower the taxes to 9%. For commercial, 8% for the peoples, and then yeah, we've got another massive demand for the residential. So let's see, where should we put it? Should we put more like here? Should we be more expansive, or should we go this side? I'd like to think we're going to go this side. So what's that? It's a 2-lane highway, which I cannot afford because we are massively in the red. We are like massively, massively in the red. I'm probably growing the city too quickly. So let's pause. And let's think, what can we do here? Because what's this? That's an abandoned building. Right, well, let's get rid of that then. Come out the bulldozer. What are these saying here? There's not enough educated workers. Well, that's because I can't afford a school. Because everybody here is moaning about taxes and there's also not enough power. So, you know, it is what it is. And I need monies. So... open the budget panel. Let's lower water to basically nothing. They're not going to like it, but everything's got to be 29% taxes for a couple of days. It's got to happen. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. People don't like it. I know. People don't like it. But it is what it is, and I gotta make money somehow. I need to make money because you guys need more power. So taxes have got to be stupidly high. What it does mean, though, is that residential demand drops, which is fine. I can live with that. And I know we're losing population, but we're not losing that many. That seems to have leveled out, so that's fine. Let's go into the economy. Let's bring this back down to a more sensible number. And my budget takes a massive hit. Because once again, we're in the minus monies. So quickly. I can't afford a high school. It costs too much. Does anybody even use that library? Because if they don't, I'm just going to shut it. Right. Let's shut that. See what I mean? Like, population's going up and there's a demand, but I have not got the cash to build said roads for the peoples. So we're going to have to do it again, aren't we? We're going to have to crank it all the way up to 29%. You're not going to like it. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but it's got to be done. Taxes have got to go up. I got to get some money so I can build more roads, so I can get more residents in here. Because we can recover this city. If it drops back down to 1,000, that's fine. I can live with 1,000. While it's doing this, let's quickly, build some roads while we've got the cash to do it. Where's this coming off? Here. Here. All the way over here. Connect that up. And then do 2-lane road with a sidewalk. There. Oh, God. There. That's the wrong button. There, and there. Now our demand has dropped. We are losing residents really, really fast. So let's get rid of this. Let's put it back down to a sensible level. Because we want to get people back in. So let's drop it to nothing. All the buildings are abandoned. And look at that. We've absolutely screwed the city over. But that's okay, because all of this is the poor area anyway. So look, we've not lost anything. Ha. We can rejig some of this. It's fine. Look at that. People are already moving back in. They're not going to have power, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's accept that bailout bond. Yes. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to hit save. Oh my god, all of this is abandoned. Great. Oh no, Commercial Row. What happened to you? What I want to know is what is taking all of this budget? Because I've just got like a bailout bond and literally it is draining the city. What is draining the city? The policies. Ah, okay. Well, in that case, let's turn them off. There we go. Look, the city looks like a ghost town, but it's fine because we can rebuild it and we will rebuild it. Bigger. Better. Be like sunshine indoors. Outdoors, because it's a city. You get what I mean, alright? Let's go. And there we go. Look, people are moving back in. That's filling up that demand for residential because there's plenty of space for them. And we are slowly, I believe, making some monies back. There's a massive call for industrial. Now, there will be certain areas that don't have power, I think. Because I think I deleted something, or water. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. That was a very quick day. Again, what's taking up all the budget? Policies are taking up the budget again. So let's go into policies. Let's turn off smoke detector distribution because it's taking up a lot of money that we don't have. Options. Let me see if I can... Let's not use a day-night cycle. There we go. That way we can see what we're doing at all times. Okay. Okay. I think we're in a good place here. Is there anything that's taking up budget? There's a little bit. There's a little bit. We have to tax a little bit. We have to go all the way up to 8%. And then 8%. and we'll tax industry a bit more because it does pollute. And that should drag us out of the red. Yes, it does. Finally, we're out of the red. Knew we could do it. Get in there. Right. Now, we're in a position where things... Oh, what's this? What do you want here now? Not enough educated workers. Well, that's fine. Once we get some budget, we'll build a high school, we'll turn the library back on, and we'll be all right. And that's the thing with these city builders. You can't just rush it. You've got to take it slow because you'll run out of money quickly, like I nearly did, and I got a bailout bond that helped me survive. But we're still in a good place. Look, these houses, they've built bigger and better. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still some, like, effective sheds. But, you know, there's some nice ones in a poor part of town. So, you know, sewage is flowing out of the city. It's not polluting. Yeah. Over here, we've got our... Oops. We've got our wind farms. We've got water pumps. To be fair, they are probably facing the wrong way, aren't they? But, you know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We've now got a massive demand for residential again, so let's put all that in. But before you guys get building, I want to build more roads, because then we get some smaller houses, which means we can fit more people in. I know they're not even. It doesn't matter that they're not even. They've not got water. I know they've not got water. You're not going to have water for the minute. I need to put you on the water system. Give me chance. I'm working on it. I gotta have the budget to do it. I can't just go, I want this. You can't have it. You gotta wait. We got no power. You know, just wait a minute. You're gonna get power. Wait a minute. Stop rushing me. Why won't you go there? That's just stupid. They're stupid. What? Oh, we're out of power again. Great. Okay. We need even more. Is there not a better way to power this city? Yeah, that. But I don't have the budget for it yet. Okay, well, we need to get the budget for it because I'm going to need to put that in there somewhere. That is what we need, and we're going to have to stick it down here. Now, there is a way. No, I don't want a landscape. I want to see what's where. Can you make paths? Oh, go on then. Let's make a path. How do you do a path? Okay. Well, there's a path. Look at that. A little trail. A little trail. That'll do. I'm not doing any more of that. We need more industry. Fine. We need lots more industry. So let's put a road in. Let's put a roundabout. Oh, that is the worst place to put it. No. No. That is an awful place to put it. There. That's where we want it. Because we can now go onto roads and we can link up this to the roundabout. We can. I know I've disconnected the power grid. Shut up, game. There we go. Now I need to go into power and fix this because I've disconnected a power grid somehow. Yes, I have. I've disconnected the entire city from another part of it. There we go. You're back. Shut up. You're back. And then what I'm going to do is go back into roads. Go to the dirt road. Go to the dirt road. And then tuck that into there. And now they're connected to the roundabout. For anybody who's watching this that doesn't know what one of these are, you drive on it and you drive around it. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit considering I've done grids everywhere. Look at that, traffic flowing perfectly. So what we're going to do is there's a demand for residential, and living on a roundabout isn't a thing that you should really do, but we're going to do it. That's kind of stupid to put it there, but I'm going to put some houses there, some there, and I'm going to mix it up with industry because there's massive demand. Little house there. And then we're just going to shove a load of industry in this lot here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet because you shouldn't really put anything on a roundabout. It's not good to do that. Why is it not good to do that? Because if people park there, you're screwed. That might cause traffic, so I might have to have a rethink there, but it is what it is. What I'm now going to do is, because we need lots more industry, I need to disconnect this somehow and get this over here. So we're going to do... Oh, Boomtown! Reached a population of 1,800. Nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save, because saving is important. Yes. Do want to save. Because if things go wrong, guess what? I've got the save. I now need to bring in this road to here. And this is going to come down here as well. And I'm also going to put that in there. And kind of... That's going to destroy two buildings if I put that through there. Okay, fine. That's going to destroy one. That's fine. I know that might seem really stupid, but there is demands for industrial. And now we've got road space for it. So there we go. I need to bring a road, though, out through this industrial. And I want to make it a one-way road so it doesn't clog up. And that's gone the wrong way. Brilliant. A one-way road coming this way. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I know it doesn't connect anywhere, but that's fine. It does now, and I'm just going to delete this little end bit because it looks daft. And then I am going to add a park. Or what's really needed in this city? I wouldn't say parks are needed, but certainly... Ooh, props. I mean, bins, yes. Bins are very much needed, so let's just put these everywhere. Try and clean up this city a bit. Right, what do we have a demand for? Oh, look at that. We've got 60,000 in the budget. See, budget's up, guys. Right, what do we need here? What is that? What is that? Sewage is backing up. Oh, that's fine. We've not looked at sewage for a while. These don't have power. There's always something with this city. Right. Let's deal with the sewage first. Put another one of those in. Put a third one of those in. Let's get a pipe. Pipe it up. And now the sewage should be fine. Just about. Oh, look at that. It's fine. It's going to be fine for a while. So now we're going to go to electricity. We're going to get the coal power plant. And I'm going to see where I can put this. Now, it says it must be placed on a road. I don't have a road that goes down here. Yet. So let's put one down here. A coal power plant. So we need... Oh, I've just thought of an idea. Let's put a toll booth on this side of the city and make this like a rich district. Yeah, that's a plan for another time. The important thing right now is to get some dirt roads. And we'll have it as an offshoot of this roundabout. Dirt roads are really cheap. I'll have it coming right up to this path and then running alongside the path all the way down to here. So it's well away from everybody. And then what we're going to do is do power and then coal power plant. Boom. Now, I do need to connect it up. I do need to connect it up, of course. So we need power lines stretching all the way over. But that's fine. Now, we shouldn't have the population of this city moaning about power. The coal power plant makes some noise, but it's well away from everybody, so they shouldn't be moaning. Right. What's this? What's this water situation? They're not plumbed in. That's fine. We can plumb them in. There you go. There you go. Shut up. You're plumbed in. Right. What do these want? Oh, go away. Crime. Low crime? Crime's low. What are you on about? Crime rate is high, but crime rate is low. Okay, I think it's because I destroyed... No, the police station's there. Do we just need a police station right here just to cover these? Because they're moaning about something. Right, what I'm going to do at this stage, guys, is save again. And the reason being is because I've just spent a load of money putting more power into the city, so we can now get more people in. Residential is the demand, so let's get those people into here. Dirt roads is what we're going with because they're cheaper and it'll be low density residential anyway. I'm going to give them a maze to navigate because they're poor and it make them work for it. Say they're poor. Some of the houses actually look really nice for a poor part of town, but it is what it is, all right? It is what it is. Connect. Stupid thing. It's a park and a path. That's why it's not connecting. Idiot. Right. And then we go zone all of this. All of these are going to be houses. Oh, you hope they're going to be houses. Okay, I think we're gonna... Oh, cemetery needed. Oh, okay. Let's put it up here then. Out of the way of everything. People don't want to see it. There we go. Okay, chat. If anybody is watching, then I'm going to do something here. I don't know how loud this is going to be, but because Retro Panda gave me some bits earlier. Retro, if you're still here, do you want a road named after you? It'd be Retro Road or Panda Plaza. And where do you want it? If you're still here, of course. So where would you like it? Or do you want me to make it? I'll let you have a think while I plumb this in. Okay. Fine. You want it to be in the centre of town. Okay. Well, when there's a demand, like kind of here is the centre of town, so I'll kind of extend this out. And do you want it to be like a commercial area, like a residential area, poor, rich? What do you want? And I'll try and make it. You can see what budget I've got at the bottom of the screen, so give that a think before you start getting me to build things. Hold on a second. A one way so I can annoy people by proxy in the poor side of town. Okay. So the poor side of town's over here. In this corner at the minute. So if you want it in the centre, it's going to be there. Like, I don't know if you can see the mouse, but there's the centre of town. And the poor part's over here. But I can put it in this blank space here and just make like a square that kind of like, I don't know, like it's... So it's like it does that sort of a shape where it kind of boxes itself in, if that makes sense. And I'll offshoot it here. So it's not quite the centre of town, but it is near things. And then we'll do this. So I'll offshoot it here to like there. And then let me just straighten up the camera. And then what I'll do is I'll do like that. That. Oh, hello. That. Go up to there and you think, oh, they're leaving. No, they're not. It's not going to be perfectly straight lines, but it's fine. And I'll do something like this because this will really annoy the people that live here. So do something like that. And then you want it to be... What do you want it to be? Residential? Just to annoy the people that live there, you said. So yeah, residential. What we calling it? Retro Road? Because currently Harris Way, but it isn't going to be Harris Way. It's going to be Retro Road. I spelt road wrong. I'm an idiot. There you go. Retro Road. Toggle the traffic routes. So you got pedestrians, private vehicles, public transport and cargo, trucks, and city service vehicles. We kind of need city service vehicles, but should we make it pedestrians only? So anybody who lives in the middle has got to walk all the way around. There you go. It's now named Retro Road, and it's got... Oh, can I adjust? Hold on. What do you mean by adjust road? Well, there you go. Basically, only pedestrians can walk in it, and city service vehicles, because they kind of need to. But no private vehicles, no public transport or cargo, and no trucks. Right, how do I get out of this view now? There we go. And it's residential. So I don't know if anyone's ever going to live there, but I think... Hold on. I think I know what I've got to do. I've got to change it. I can't... Not at the minute. It can't be...
You know what you want to do with that, right? You want to put a banging donk on it.
You do indeed. You do indeed. I will have to put vehicles, trucks and transport on for now, just so people can move in, and then we'll take it off once people have obviously moved in, because they need to. Let's get out of this. And hopefully that will build up when there's demand for houses, and then I can turn the policies off. But that's just going to annoy somebody. Imagine though if you'd lived there, like specifically that house or here, and you had to walk all the way around this every single morning, all the way around. Oh, look, you're not near the end yet. All the way around, all the way to here. And you can literally see, you get to the last corner pretty much, and you can see the graveyard, and you're like, just kill me now. And then they've got to walk all the way to here, and then they can get the car. And then they can get to where they want to go. Right, what is the demand right about now? Because there's got to be a demand for something. Let me just move time on a bit. We are losing money. We are losing money, but it's saying it needs something. It's not water, it's not power, and there's an abandoned building. Where? Where is the abandoned building? Yeah, I know I can buy toll roads, but we're not gonna buy those just yet. There's gonna be a toll down here, and this is gonna be a really rich part of town, but I've gotta build it up first. Don't worry, people will move. There we go, people are moving in. People are moving in, and when this all populates, then we annoy them. They need water, though. We have to give them water. I can't be that unfair. I have to give them something. So let's connect them up to the grid. Oh, come on. That one house there isn't going to get water. For God's sake. There. I need to do that, otherwise they're not going to shut up about it. Now, I think I'm going to be okay for power because there's lots available. And when houses build, they all connect to each other on the grid, which means I don't need all of these power lines here. But I'm still going to keep them because they look ugly. And I think it's kind of just necessary for the centre because that's connecting everything. Right, there's the abandoned building, so let's get rid of that. Let's get out of this menu because I don't need to build anything. Right, let's have a look at this. Look at this. I know we said no cars, but it's needed. People need to move in. They can't move in on foot. That's just ridiculous. But look at this. Everybody's moving in. It's one long road that snags around each other. Look at all the chaos. Yep. It'll be even more chaos when I switch off the policy where they can't use the cars. What services do they actually have? I mean, I'm not going to put any services in here, but they do need to be connected to some. So, fire department. Oh, God, there's no fire department up this end. Right, let's... there's a police department. That's healthcare. That's fire. I need, like, the headquarters, but I need more population to get the headquarters. Wow, I put a fire station there and it doesn't even cover the entirety of Retro Road. I mean, if there was like a road that way, like splitting these maybe, but it is what it is. This area does need one though, doesn't it? Maybe two. That covers quite a bit. Oh, they're all going to lose the houses, though. Oh, well. They can all move to Retro Road. If they've lost the house, they can move to Retro Road. Because it just makes sense, and it's sensible. Okay, are they covered by... waste? No. We need to cover them by waste somehow, so we'll put... No, we won't. We won't put any more garbage there. What we're going to do, instead, come out of this, go into this, and increase its budget. There we go. It's 53% full. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, because what we'll do is we'll take out some more of these houses, build another one, and when we get some monies, build the incinerator, and it'll all go off that way. Right, let me just have a look at zoning. And to me, that looks pretty covered. Retro Road. So, what I'm going to do is say... Oh no, there's still houses building. I can't do it yet. There's still houses building. There's a few gaps. There's a few gaps. So, we'll let them fill in. And I will turn off the policy for cars. But we do have a massive... thing for industry, so let's get some more roads in and get some more zoning for industry. So I've just realised that Retro Road is a two-way road. Oh, it needs to be a two-way road because otherwise they'll get stuck and then they can't leave, and then that's unfair. And then if they need a services can't get to them. No, I need to leave it two-way, unfortunately. But it's still an annoyance because it is technically one way in and one way out. You've got to go all the way round. I'm just going to build some weird snake pattern in the roads here. Because the peoples of Retro Road, they do need somewhere to work. So they're going to get a tiny bit of industry and a little smidge of commercial. There. There's the commercial, and then this isn't going to be Retro Road, but they need commercial there, and they need shops. So we're putting that there. This is going to be the rest. Oh, putting that industry there, it's not going to be good for the rest of the city, but it needs must. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to dezone all this. Dezone that. See, they're now all disappearing, and we're going to turn this into industry. Welcome back from the ads, Retro. So what I've done on Retro Road is I've had to give them a little bit of commercial. They've got a shop, but look, they've still got to go all the way round. Especially these here, they've got to go all the way round. These here, they're probably going to work at these. To be fair, if they're smart and they work here, they buy one of these houses. If they're not smart, they buy one of these houses down here, and then they got to walk all the way around once the gaps are filled in. So this roundabout, I wasn't going to put industry on it, but I am, just because. And I'm also going to get rid of these houses. Oh, let me dezone it first. That will get rid of the houses, and then I'm going to put some little tiny bits of industry on there. And I see a little gap, so let's stick a road in here. And then we can zone that industry as well. Look at that. There we go. And what I would like is to break this off with a bit of... I don't want that to connect, but that's fine, I suppose. Oh, I'll have to break it off. It's fine. Right. We'll do industry, there and there, all the way around here. And then... I want to break that up a bit, but we'll put some in there. Do we have commercial demand? No, we don't. We have residential, so let's go and put some residential into here. That obviously means that they get the residential back that we lost. Oops, up here. And we've got an area that we can zone. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah. We might just commercialize it. People need places to shop. The industry needs commercial areas for like things. So yeah. Oh, there's a gap. I see there's a big gap here. We need to do something with this. So I'd say dirt road right through it because I can. And then some little bits of commercial again because people need it. And oh look, there's an even smaller gap. Let's fit something else in there. Why not? We've got another space for commercial. Nice. Right. Let's come out of the zoning. And look at that, we're back in positive numbers again. Lovely. Right. Retro Road. Are all the gaps filled in? There's a gap there, but that's part of that house. I think it's time. Shame that won't ever fill in, but I think it's time that we do this. Oh, that's not what we want. Private vehicles, public transport and trucks. Goodbye. And there you go. So now all of these cars shouldn't appear. Because it should only be pedestrians. That might need a bit of time to actually take, but it is what it is. And if that doesn't work, well, it's still an annoyance, isn't it? You know what? It might be because it's dirt roads. Pedestrians don't walk on it. Then again, they are walking on it. Look, there was people there. Then there you go. There's one. Look, there's a guy running. Who are you? Oh, is that a dog or a person? I don't know. I can't get any lower than this. But there's definitely people there. So, but there's too many cars for my liking. Far too many cars for my liking. It's not a priority road. Oh, that's just showing that people can go there. That doesn't stop people walking on it. Oh. Well, it's still an annoyance, isn't it? What I could do, though, is do this and then adjust junctions. Toggle stop signs, stop, and then... Do we want traffic lights or do we want stop signs? Oh. We want stop signs, don't we? We want a stop sign there. Annoy him a bit more. And then, oh, there's no junction, so I can't put more stop signs down. But what I would do is just put a stop sign at every single corner, but you can't do it because there's no junctions. Oh well. What are we doing? Where are we going? How do we get out this menu? What am I in? That. We've got a huge demand for residential. I'm going to save the game. Because we now have 69,000, nearly 70,000 in the bank. Oh, did we pay off that loan that we had at the very start of the game? Have we paid that off yet? No, we haven't, but we've got 27,000 left to pay. It costs us 253.85. We can easily pay it off and have money to spare. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay it off. And we've got a couple of abandoned buildings, but that's okay. Let's get rid of that, that and that. Any more? Oh yeah, there's quite a few actually. Any up here? Abandoned buildings, where are we? There isn't any. Okay, let's see what else people are looking at in this city or wanting. They want more water. And there's not enough educated workers. Okay. We did say we was going to get a high school, didn't we? So let's get rid of this abandoned building. Let's see what the water situation's like. What do you mean you need more water? There's loads of... Oh, you're not connected on the grid. Right, okay. Fair enough. You've not got water because you're not actually connected. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Right, there's 2 abandoned buildings here. And there's one up there as well. Fine. Now that industry is polluting a lot, but there's not a lot I can do about that because that's what industry does. So, I mean, this is polluting as well, but at least it's going into the sea and washing down here. And if we look at the sewage situation, that's not polluting the city because it's going straight out of it. But we are in a situation now where loan is paid off, and look, we're back up to 60,000 again. We're in a position where we're making money. We had a very bad start. We had to have a 50,000 bond loan just to make us survive. And it turns out what was costing us the most wasn't the economy, it was these policies. Because that was 5 simoleons per building, and we've got surprisingly a lot of buildings. That was costing us like 2,000 simoleons. Is it? Well, not simoleons, that's SimCity. But you know what I mean? Whatever the currency is in Cities Skylines. It's not dollars either. I don't know what it is. But the currency, it was costing us too much, all right? Far too much. Far, far, far too much. So something we need to figure out is how to get rid of pollution. Is it a case of just putting loads of trees down? Because I can't remember which game it was, but there was a game where if you put a load of trees down, it didn't pollute. That might have been SimCity, actually. Oh, look, that one's glowing. Oh, it's because I got it selected. Dickhead. I want large trees. Oh, yes, giant redwood. That'll do it. They're instantly dying. Because of course they are. There's no power. What do you mean there's no power? There's plenty of power. Alright, what's happening here? Like, let's get out of this. Who says there's no power? Electricity available. There's loads. There's just a little spot there where there isn't any, but there's nothing there. Let's get rid of the abandoned buildings. And I think that we're in a... Oh, no, we're not in a good place because the landfill is now full. Right, so let's do rubbish. We haven't unlocked the incineration plant yet because, well, we just haven't. We need to build another one of these, and that is in a really bad spot, to be fair. So what I might do is just move one down here so it's away from everything. And I'll build 2. Because I've got the money to be able to build 2. And then that way I don't know if that's actually going to service the city, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is. It's just it'll take its time because it's well away from everything, but it's all right. It's all right. We could just build another one there and get rid of that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get rid of those houses and build another one there. And look, people don't like it, but that's the poor part of town. So if you want to live next to a landfill, you live next to a landfill. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to save once again. Because we have a 77,000 in cash. And we have a massive demand for residential. So we're going to make like a... Can I move a building? First and foremost. Relocate building. Yes, we can. I'm going to relocate this building here next to this well, it's not a footpath, next to the road. And I'm going to do the same for... Oh, don't want to turn it off. I can't relocate the dumps. Because it's... okay. Empty that into another facility, which should just be the one next door to it. There we go. 3%. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? 2% full. If that empties into the facility next door, I hopefully can then move this landfill site. Which means... it's always going to be 1% full, isn't it? I've put these in bad places. If I destroy it, do I get the money back? I can't destroy it because it's not empty. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. We have a massive... Oh, yeah, facility empty. There we go. Right. I don't want to destroy it. I want to relocate it. Yeah. I'm going to move it up here. Right next to the... empty that building into another facility. And these are going to be at the back of a retro road. Near a park as well. So, you know, just... It is what it is. All right, we are losing residents slowly. And we have a few abandoned... Oh, my God, we have a lot of abandoned buildings. But you know what? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. What? Why can I not destroy them? Why can I not destroy the abandoned buildings? Oh, because I'm in info view. That's the thing with the industry. It'll be the tiniest building that is like, nope. That was not the abandoned building. Neither was that. There we go. There is a fog that's over the city, which I don't like. So I'm going to go to options. Do we have... Use dynamic weather. I don't want dynamic weather. I want it to be normal so I can see what I'm doing. A couple more abandoned buildings. That's fine. Let's get rid of those. I've destroyed a road there, but it doesn't matter. Are they abandoned buildings? No, they're not. Again, massive demand for the residential. I'm going to save once more. And because we have the demand for it, I'm going to do some landscaping. Let's make this terrain a bit... Oh, hello. Let's not make that terrain hilly. Look at this. Let's drag it this way. Is that going up or is that going down? That's softening it. That's raising it. There we go. That's what I want to do. I want to raise this part up. Just so we have something different to work with. This isn't necessarily going to be a hill, but I'm just, making it look a bit different. We're going to flatten the top as well. So, yeah, I know, more residential zone. I know, I see it. Softens terrain on the top. Soften that. And there we go. I know that looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. And then I want to just raise this bit here. And we'll soften it all again. Zooming in might help. Let's do a bit of landscaping. Gotta make it look a bit different. I don't know what I've done there, but it's fine. Oh. Okay, that's a bit hilly. Let's just flatten that off. Level that off there, like that. Oh, that's someone's garden. Right, okay, so that's caused a hill to form. And like a ridge. That's fine, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. It does box them in a bit, but it's fine because you know what? It's a busy city, and I haven't really seen any traffic issues, and we don't even have any public transport. So, what does that say about what I've done here? Right, vegetation, high vegetation. That's not. There's nothing there. Water structures. No, I don't need a water structure. A key. Okay. That is literally tiny. That's going to do nothing. Anyway, is this facility empty yet? Empty and finished. Good, right. Relocate it. You're going up here. So it's a bit more serviceable. And I want that to stop emptying. And I want this to stop emptying. I want them to collect the rubbish. And what I'm going to do is take out whatever's abandoned. Why won't it let me? Why won't it let me take... Why won't it let me do it? There we go. Let's get rid of all the abandoned stuff. Oh, a couple more. And again, we're just going to save it. And I think we're not too far from calling it there, to be honest with you. We might do a few more things. I know we're going to get a lot of abandoned buildings. We do have a demand for residential, but it gives me a reason to come back and play this a little bit more. Obviously, we've got that save, so anything that happens now kind of doesn't really matter because I'm going to go back to that save. So you know what? I'm going to pause it because that way things don't happen. We are losing residents, but it's fine. We've got plenty of budget to be able to build more houses, get more people in, and overall make this city better. Just look at the state of that. by the way. Awful. But in a good way. But yeah, there's things that I need to figure out what I'm doing. So, for example, this pollution, how am I going to get rid of it and stop it spreading further down into the city? Can I have it self-contained in a certain area, which is what the aim is? What can I do about this power situation here? Because while it is renewable, it's not ideal. And I'm having to use this coal. Is it coal? Yeah, this coal power plant to be able to do it. But do I need more of them, or do I need to try and get more of this stuff? Because if we had like a hydro power plant, that would be ideal. Because we've got lots of water, so we're always going to have electricity. But it does cost quite a bit. Or even solar. That costs a lot, but we'll have electricity for days. But that's something to think about for the next episode. Yes, episode. Because I'm going to try and stick to a schedule where Mondays is going to be this, or another game of choice. It'll be this until I decide it's not going to be this. But it'll be that same game every week until I either complete it or we change games. Wednesday is obviously Euro Night with the Spot'em Gang. If you're not part of the Spot'em Gang, get in there, because it's a really good community and it's a really helpful community that'll help you boost your streams, get your content seen. But it's not just about gaming and doing live streams. There's art creators in there, there's music creators in there. So join the community and have some fun. And you can also join community nights. And then on Sundays, I'm going to be doing a stream in a newer game. It's either going to be a new release or a pre-release or basically whatever I can get my hands on. So make sure you tune in for those. What I'm going to do is this is going to go all over the place because it's just the way it is, unfortunately. It just tracks the mouse everywhere, even though it shouldn't when I'm not clicked on it, but whatever, it is what it is. I am going to see who is online. All right, I think I got somebody. So what I'm going to do is I am going to end stream there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you're on YouTube, make sure you tune into the next stream to do that. You'll know when I'm live if you've got your notifications on. If you're watching on Twitch, then we are going to raid to a fellow spotter. So stay with me, because we'll be raiding out very shortly. Thank you for watching and look after yourselves.